Hello, everybody. Welcome to live stream number 28. I think we're going to run for an hour and a half. I'm going to let everybody start showing up, and then we will get the ball rolling. Back that off. And we should be okay. Let me adjust the graphics too. That way maybe it won't drag as bad. What's up? We'll just set it on high instead of very high and see how we do. Man, 8 people all at once. What's going on, guys? I had some work I had to do outside on my concrete forms and some running I had to get done this morning, so I took the day off of work to get some things done. So now I've got a little bit of time in between, and I figured I'd start up for a little bit. What's up? I got you. And by the way, before we get started here, let's spread the word. Let's see if we can get a big group of people on here, and we'll get started. Yeah, give me the name, Riley. I'm not sure when the update's coming. They haven't given a for sure date on anything. So I'm just kind of rolling with it. Alright, I will jump into that one here shortly. Let's try this truck too. It's in the yard already. Okay. I'll load that one in the trailer. I made that one today. Yeah, Branton, I remember you. I have one. I'm just not a huge fan of them on this game. Let's see. Put that up there. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. The code is 3759 for anybody that can't see it. This is pretty cool. Well, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Put my trailer in here. You guys all brought bikes. I have a bike. The bike just sucks. But I don't mind kind of tooling around and seeing what everybody else has. This ought to be interesting. Let's see here. Okay, if I can figure this out, this actually may be kind of interesting. Should have brought like my Baja trucks for it. What's up, 360? 3759. Oh, I can almost make it. I'll have to remember that next time to roll that one so I can get over the top of it. The finish line jump's just a little tall. There we go. I bet you my gray pickup truck will do better than that. What's going on? Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my other truck. It's taller, it's got bigger tires, it'll probably do a little better job. Here we go. It did better there for sure. This truck does a ton better actually than the Cummins does. Oh, I know it's a dirt bike track, but not one to typically color between the lines. This is actually pretty, it's actually working somewhat well for being, this jump's being so steep. This one's still just a little bit steep. There we go. Yep, this one has a little better clearance. I've thought about it. I haven't. I think I have actually a couple of Hummers that I could actually take apart and turn around and um, make one out of. weird. Gotta remember to roll this. Or just drive around at one or the other. That's the only thing these trucks won't do. Just because of how steep it is, you get the bumpers hung on it. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I would rather it be military setup and not, what am I trying to say? Military setup and not, having them big wheels and tires. Oh, I about cleared that. And she's had a million different vehicles over the years too, so it's kind of fun to watch her build her stuff. I don't think I'm going to have time this year to fool with going to any shows. I haven't even went to any of the local stuff, just because I've been busy with the house. I'm hoping I have that garage pad poured Saturday. Depends on what the weather does rain-wise. Oh, come on now. This is a pretty good deal. We got what looks like 12 people on right now. It sucks that I can't do this all the time. I can only do this every once in a while. But, whoa. Is it? This truck, if you look at the difference, I made the Cummins more for just towing, and you can climb around with it a little bit, I guess, but it sits a lot lower. The Chevrolet, I put the bigger tires on, and it does a way better job. That, and I did the suspension different too. It's got a heavier or the solid axle pros instead of just the standard solid axles. Oh, that was smooth. I don't know. Bring it and find out. I kind of think of the Supercross tracks for pickup trucks kind of like a tough truck challenge, just to kind of see what they'll handle, how they'll handle, what they'll do. Yeah, I can show that whenever we get done here and we go back to the to storage. Send another message in here and remind me that we can take a look at them. Man, I wish I could get just a little more speed up, then I could run this thing like it's supposed to be made. I just can't quite get enough speed off that corner. I'll check the... Whoa. Yeah, I can do a build. I think I've got like 3,000 gold right now. I've been trying to save for like the F650 and stuff coming out. But yeah, I can do one for sure. Whoa. What's up, Hayden? Try resetting your page if it's lagging real bad. I have the graphics turned down, and I have the bit rate turned down to try to keep it from lagging real bad. Right on, man. We'll see you later. Have fun. I think we'll run one more lap and then we'll go back real quick. Yeah, it's just one of those oddball days where I'm in a lull and I'm in the middle of doing some things and it's time restrained. So I figured I'd get on here for a few minutes and do this until it's time to go back and get started again. I'll be getting off of this map here shortly, and then we'll start up again here in a minute. I'm not sure if I'll do another stream later tonight or not. I know I have to run to Menards and pick up some supplies. I got a guy that's coming over to do some more work on the inside of the house tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do another one tonight or not. No, live's running. If you learn how to do it right, it isn't too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, they don't handle that well because they're not made for it, but this truck here actually isn't doing too bad. if I could get enough of a run off of that, I could actually dial this whole section in. I'm going to try going really wide on that next lap, and then we're going to go back. Thanks, man. Whoa. Just something simple I threw together. But this is actually a really well-built supercross track for what you can or can't do. I'm pretty impressed with it. Alright, let's try that again. Meant to go wide. Let's go back and try that again. If I come in here. Here we go. Oh, still just not quite enough. The truck doesn't have quite enough gumption to get it done. Uh-oh, somebody's on their side. I bet you if I hit that just right, I might be able to triple that. Alright, we're going to do this lap. One more lap, and then we're going to go on to another map. Come on. Oh, just not quite enough. Because if I had it, I could use those lips to run over the top of that camelback. Alright. That's a cool map, though. I need to add that to my favorites. I enjoyed that. And then somebody was asking about the Case IH trophy truck and the Cummins trophy truck. We'll take a look at I'll show the suspensions I did on them. They're not perfect by any means, but they do handle somewhat well once you figure out how to run them. Let's see here. Here's the Case IH truck, which I've submitted that thing 2 or 3 times. And I haven't got that thing to win in the car show. I took second once. But. Alright, let's see here. Tuning. Suspension. There's my width on the front. Dampening on the front. Shocks. Shock size. Stiffness. I left the stiffness at 20,000. And the travel is 0.4. On the hind end, 0.05 on the width, 6100 on the dampening, no rear steer, 2 shocks, 2.1 on shock size, 1500 or 15,000 on stiffness, and 0.4 on travel. I don't think that one's going to make a difference, but gear tuning, I think it's just stock, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I never messed with the gear tuning on it. Everything's stock for what that truck came with. It's got a full trophy truck suspension. I do not believe... Oh yeah, I did heavy duty the suspension. I don't know if that makes a difference other than appearance, but I did do that. Give you kind of a, I don't want to flex that side. Have an idea of how well it flexes. Okay, there's that one. We can. I don't see a reason why not. Let me see if I can find the Cummins truck real quick. There it is. And here's the Cummins truck. Suspension. Axle width for the front. Dampening. Shocks. Shock size. Stiffness. It's a little softer. And travel. And in the back, we'll go backwards. Travel. I do have it a little higher in the back than the front. Stiffness, shock size, shocks, no rear steer, dampening, and axle width. And it does all right. Gear tuning. I do have the gears adjusted in this one. I don't think that it's perfect, but it does work fairly well. 3.5 in first, 2.2 in second, 1.9 in third, 1.2 fourth, 0.9 fifth, and low gear is 4. And what we'll do, I'll load this up, and we'll take this. No problem. Let's see here. By the way, somebody had mentioned this gold for you. I'll take that off. It's not worth doing. I mean, I'm always down to look at one, but you're better off just going to the desert. I've tried it, and it gives you like 5 gold, and unless it's times 6, then it's just 30 gold, and it's just not worth it. Where is it at? Boggin. Let's try that again. Maybe it'll pop up in it again. Favorites. Here we go. There's Recoil Baja. Was looking for there we go, Kephart TC Baja. I like those 2 tracks that he made. The one that's in the featured page and then the second one he made. They both worked real well. I like those. Unhook the trailer. Well, take that back. Attach trailer. Let's see here. The code's 9003 for anybody that wants to join in. Let's see if we can get a full lineup in here. Here comes another one. See if we can get one more. It looks like we have 4 so far. Oh, and there's number 5. He'll be here in a second. And then we'll go ahead and go. There it is. That car ought to win. Whoa. Where's he at? That's weird. Sometimes I don't know if it's lag or what, but it will slow me down really for no apparent reason. And this truck doesn't turn very well around the corners. So I know people will catch up in the corners, but otherwise it does all right as far as the jumping and the handling of the terrain. And for anybody that's watching that hasn't had the opportunity yet, make sure that make sure that you're liking the streams and that you're commenting on the actual videos when they come up on YouTube, and make sure you're subscribed. That way, whenever I do a live stream, it will notify you and let you know that I'm up at least. And the more likes and comments we can get on every video, the more it gets shared out to everybody, and the more odds that people will see it and want to join in on the fun. I think I picked up, just from the stream I did the other night when I was sitting in the truck waiting on Bree, I think I picked up 6 subscribers, I believe. So it makes all the difference in the world. It really does. I see results whenever that happens. Alright, we got about 30 minutes left. And I gotta go out and finish what I started. Thanks, man. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's pretty quick. This car to the right of me here typically would beat me, I think. I don't know if he just jumped over a bale or what happened, but... Whoa. Fix it. There we go. But yeah, it handles all right. I need to put a handbrake on it. I haven't done that yet. I need to throw a handbrake on it. I think it's the only thing I haven't done. Well, that could be the case, but that car typically, well, Kyle Benton's been here quite a long time, and I don't know if maybe the car is just giving him trouble. He has problems with his setup or what, but that car typically would be faster than this pickup truck. See, I like it whenever it bounces and then it wants to turn, because then I ain't got to slow down as much to get the thing to make the corner. Whoa. That'll work. Almost a drift. Speaking of that, we'll have to go back to doing that again. Running drifter cars. That was pretty cool. Yeah, you got to keep it. It's hard to keep it in control sometimes. Yeah, that car's fast. He must have changed out and got back in, because that car is quick. If you can't join, it's because the map's already full. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that number 3 car, he's up at the next corner already. That thing's quick. Not to mention, I spun out twice before I even got going. If you haven't already, or you're just watching and want to pass this along to your friends, go for it. Or on the Outlaws Facebook page or whatever, if you want to share it, give it a share. Let's get this stream moving. Oh, I can't keep it out of the wall, but that helped me make the turn. We very well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got room for one if somebody wants to try to get in. It looks like the last person just made it in. Let's see. They should be coming around here in a second. Yeah, we got 4, and there's 2 of them out on the track. They should be back around to us here shortly, and we'll run another race here. Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about a car show right now. It's possible we can do one at the end. We'll see where we're at what time. Uh, 9003 is the code. I got 2 guys that should be about at the finish line. Should be coming around to us here in a second. And then we'll get started. There we go, there's one. And then the other one should be right behind him. There he is. Alright, let's get him lined up, and then we'll be ready. I know it's challenging to kind of orchestrate it, but if we wait and get everybody in, it's way more fun. Oh, come on. Oh. No, they're not too far ahead. I might be able to make up the time. Let's see. It's kind of glitchy and it's throwing me off. That's one thing I'm hoping with the new update too, is that it won't be, maybe that it'll help clear up some of the glitching issues that they've had. Maybe that they've been able to, I don't know exactly how it works, but maybe get more computers connected to it or something, some kind of power to where it doesn't lag so much. If you look at the arrows on my screen, that helps kind of give you a hint of if it's full or not, and it looks like we're missing 1 person, so there should be room for 1 at the moment. Unless another one of those green arrows pops in, so because it always should be 4 people plus me, which makes 5. So, and it looks like maybe, yep, it looks like somebody just popped in. The name of the map is TC Baja is what it's called. Yep, it just filled up. This truck may not be quite as fast as the case, but we'll see what happens. Actually, it's not doing too bad. Okay. The suspension is kind of springy on this one. I'm going to have to look at that and try to fix that. The suspension bounces just a little bit too much for my liking. That or kind of raise up my dampening a little bit so it doesn't bounce as much. Yeah, that car turns just a little better than this old truck does. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. You kind of know there's a path to take. And if you don't get anything on the path, or you just find a bunch of small boxes, once you get to the end of the path on the desert, then you just restart. Get out and get back in. And then the boxes will reset, and then you have better odds of finding stuff quicker. That's really the only way that I've learned how to do it. You basically run the little route, and if there's nothing that shows up on the route, then close out, come back in, and run it again. And then you get more odds of finding something faster. And if there's a gold rush and you got some spare time, it's in your best interest to try to hit as many as you can. I played it for a little while, but I kind of got bored of it. There was another game that I downloaded that I like to play better than that. That's called, what was it called? It's called Big Rig Racing is what it's called. And I enjoy that a lot better than the No Limit. I think they just needed to focus on this game and not try to make a second one. We're waiting on one more. I'm looking for them, trying to find them on the map. There they are. Yeah, Big Rig Racing is a lot more fun in my opinion than the other. Oh, okay. Cool, clean start. That's what I needed. Come on, stay straight. If I can get through this first set of jumps where the thing bounces like crazy, I'll be all right. Yeah, see, it's almost impossible to keep up with it. I got it way too stiff in the rear end, and it wants to bounce all over the place. What's up, monster truck? For real, man, for real, it has been a little bit. Yeah, I hope they add bigger lobbies too. That way everybody can get in and we could run at once. How cool would that be to have like 10 people on the row running at the same time? And then maybe even if you had 11, you could do 10 on the line and one with the drone to kind of stand at the finish line and see how the finishing goes. That'd be pretty sweet. Come on. We'll see how many people we can get in today. I don't know how many we're going to end up getting, but hopefully everybody can get a chance to run at least once. Right? That's a pretty cool car he's got. That's what I want. I want that nice, smooth, because whenever I start casing jumps, the truck starts bouncing real bad and it gets all out of whack. And that, he can turn that car around on a dime, too. Possibly. It depends on my timing, how much time I end up having. Holy cow, that car got some air. Alright, we'll see you later, man. Man, you talk about being glitchy. His car just jumps. It doesn't even drive. Because that's what I worry about too. With the new update they're putting more trucks, more cars, more of this, that, the other. I'm wondering how well the game itself is going to be able to handle all the new vehicles being in here, and just in general, whenever they have problems like that where the cars can't even smoothly run back and forth together and they jump all over the place when there's 5 in. So it kind of makes me curious exactly how well it's actually going to run. Kind of like that. His truck's just stuck in midair. Let's see here. There we go. Get some screenshots of that. Oh, it's gone. If you didn't get one, you didn't get one, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, right? That is funny. All right. I didn't mean to flip you if I did. I was trying to get a clean start, and sometimes it glitches and you can't see exactly who's beside you at the right time, and people just run into each other and bounce all over the place, so it's hard to get a clean start sometimes. We got just a few minutes left, and then I got to go out and keep working on the garage. I got to finish laying the poly before we lay the steel down this evening so that we can pour it on Saturday. We're not going to have time for a show, but I can do a build real quick. I got plenty of money. So let's see what we got in here, and I'll do something for the end of the stream here. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but we're going to figure it out. Let's see here. I don't really have time to do Lacey Blair's Hummer because I have to have a picture so that I can do a side-by-side of it. Do I have a bus? I don't have a bus. We might do a bus. That might be interesting. I just did a deuce and a half. I did another Ford, a two-tone Ford. Let's do this. Because why not? We'll spend 50 grand on the bus. Alright. For the cool bus, let's see here. Customize paint. Wonder what we can do for paint here. Let's tint the windows. Make it a party bus. Let's see here. Yeah, it was weird. I watch my live count. Right now it's at 5, but it'll go down and up and down and up. Come and swap my bus. Yeah. Let's see. What up, Quentin? That would be cool to have a long bus, but what the heck are you going to do with it? Alright, let's see here. Wheels. We'll just go with the old school wheels like that. Let's go to tuning. Let's do the suspension. I don't know if I can put a monster... Oh, looky there. I can put a monster truck suspension on it. This is going to be pretty sweet. Okay, let's go to the front. Alright, we got the monster truck suspension in. I have watched Top Gear a few times, but I haven't seen that episode. We need to max out the wheels. So we can go wide. We can go tall. Rim size needs to go down. Probably a 0.7 is going to look like it fits. And then on the front, max width, max height, and a 7 on the wheels. Alright, now obviously we got to do a lift on it. So for travel, we'll make the max out. travel out. That way it's tall. I may make the tires a little smaller. We do need to widen out the axles a little bit. 0.3 on the axles. Dampening, shock size. Shocks look good. Stiffness. We don't want it to fall on its face, but 12,000 typically is fairly good for being stiff. Okay. And then, why not? We'll do a perfect tune on it. That the way the thing will run good. Upgrades engine, grip, weight. We're going diesel. Durability, max out the turbo. Body wise, put a heavy bumper on it. We could put a full cage on it. White shows up better. Red matches. I like the red. We weren't done yet. Huh. I could put more lights on top, but I think it's got enough lights. You can't cut out the fender wells. Monster Energy, that would be kind of cool. Okay, it looks like all I can do is put the stacks in the hood. It doesn't need a windshield guard. Absolutely need to put a winch on it. You never know what we're going to get into. Lights. We're going white with the headlights. We'll put a repair kit on it. And then to tires, it's got to have, I don't know if we can go traditional or we should just go with the toothy deals. Let's see. We'll go traditional with those agricultural looking tires. What's up? Get up crazy. Alright, let's see what this thing will do. Real quick, we're going to run into Deadbolt Grave. I'm going to bury it. We're going to see how well it'll actually do. And then I got to go back outside and get some more things done. So, let's see here. Deadbolt Grave. Let me double check. Multiplayer, join host, host, free roam, favorites. Let's do it this way then. There we go. If you haven't had the chance yet, we're getting ready to wrap this up. We're going to run through Deadbolt Grave, and then I'm going to shut it down. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. That way you guys can see whenever I come up with some cool ideas or put up a post or go live. It'll let you know. So make sure you're subbed to the channel. And make sure that you like this video and comment on it when it does come up on the channel, because it helps get the video out there to more people and they can enjoy it just like you do. Let's see here. Thought about putting four-wheel steer on it, but I didn't. I know where the deep spot is. I just got to get over to it. I don't know that these tires are, well, this is some really, really sticky mud though too. That's probably not the tires problem. It's just the way they designed it. That's the problem. You talk about mud. This has got some of the deepest, stickiest mud holes you could ever have. I haven't found one that's not deep, that's deeper than this. And it's called Deadbolt Grave. See, the thing is, the way they designed it, if you look down in here, I mean, they made it a trench and then just filled it with mud over the top so that it looked like a massively deep mud hole. And then I guess they maxed out how viscous it was whenever they put the map together. And you can't really see what's under there, so it makes it hard to handle the bus in general. It's hard to get it to go exactly where you want it to go. It makes it challenging for sure. I mean, that's some serious stuff. That guy there, you can't even see his four-wheeler anymore. If it's not letting you join, the chances are that the map's full. And actually you can see it if you're looking down where the bus is at, those little green arrows and blue arrows. The blue arrow's me, and the green arrows are everybody else, and it only allows 4 other people other than me in at one time, so that'll give you a hint as to whether the map's full or not. Alright, but anyway, alright, we put a school bus together, and I brought it out here and sunk it. Did about all I could do with it as far as the tires. I don't know if I should have put the boggers on it or not, which that's what I call them, those real deep treaded tires. I went for the traditional monster truck look, but yeah, it looks all right. I mean, I probably ought to try to find a theme for it or something and finish decorating it later on. Maybe we can do that in the next stream. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you haven't already, make sure you sub to the channel. That way you can see whenever we're going live, or I'm posting another video of a build or anything of that nature, or if I'm doing updates on what I'm doing around the house. But I will see you all next time. You all have a good day.